Hey everyone, it's Jamie from BestNerdLife and welcome to another episode. Now, ever since I got my Dreamcast in early 2022, I have fallen head over heels in love with it. I think it's one of the best pieces of hardware I have in my collection. I will take any chance I can to talk about the Dreamcast or build my Dreamcast collection, whether that's hardware or software or merchandise or anything like that, which is why I've done this video. Around November 2022, Wade Game Studios tweeted out a tweet that basically said, hey, we want to send out something really cool. It's going to be free, but you're going to have to sign up for it. So of course, I signed up for that as quick as humanly possible. Now the reason why I did this is because Wade Game Studios is a studio that's well known for putting new indie games on Dreamcast, so it would be Dreamcast related, which I think is amazing. Now unfortunately, due to postal strikes and bad weather and Christmas and New Year's and all that kind of stuff, some of these packages were delayed being sent out, which is sad. Obviously it's not Wade Game Studios' fault, but sad nonetheless. So what actually got sent out? Well, it's in this little package here, and this thing is the Debug Indie Sampler #1 demo disc. Yeah, that's right, a demo disc in 2022-2023. To some people this might sound really boring, but to me, I actually really like demo discs. Physical media, like physical games, I'm a physical game collector. This thing for me is absolutely, genuinely very cool. Having said all that, let's have a closer look at it.
Alright, let's actually start with unboxing this thing. Pulling it out the packet, you get three things. First, you get this Sega powered kind of advertisement for Sega Powered, which is a magazine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Then you also get this fold out, again, advertisement for various different games, including Shadow Gangs, Rush Rally Reloaded, Flea, which I think is a great game, and Xenocider, which is actually on this demo disc, as well as BB's 2, Alice Dreams Tournament, Postal, and Intrepid Izzy, which again is on this disc. Now, of course, you get this Debug Indie Sampler #1. Really cool artwork on the front and back with a bit of a blurb as well. Yeah, pretty cool indeed. And of course, just here trying to get it open, struggling a bit there, but I get there eventually because I'm smart. Yep, that's off right now, and then pull the disc out, and there we go, a nice purple colour. Debug Indie Sampler #1. Now let's stick this disc into the machine and see exactly what it's all about. So the first game on this disc is Intrepid Izzy, and as you can see from the footage, it is a platformer with elements of hand-to-hand combat, and I've got to be honest, I do think the actual platforming and movement on this is really smooth. The combat again is really smooth. It's just a really good little indie platformer. Do actually have this already, but it's nice to see it in demo form. Now this is the first level and that's the only one you can play, but yeah, really cool game. Next up is Driver Strikers, which is a car football game, and to be honest, this is the one that I had most trouble with. It didn't load at one point, so I had to restart the machine, and the gameplay is pretty crazy, as you can probably see here. I found it quite difficult to maneuver about, but if you actually play it for long enough, you do get used to it, as with many games. I do believe that this game is still in development, so that's understandable that there might be bugs and glitches and all that kind of stuff, but it's still cool to see anyway. Now this game also boasts about being able to play it online. Now I don't have a modem or anything like that to test that out, but you can also play it local, like multiplayer, which is pretty cool. Get some of your friends around and play this game locally. And last but not least is Xenocider, which is advertised as a fast-paced sci-fi action shooter with full 3D graphics. This is kind of like an on-rail shooter where you move left and right on, a set path and shoot some aliens, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I do like the aesthetic, kind of very futuristic, post-apocalyptic, kind of cyberpunky stuff, yeah, with big guns and floaty platforms and all this kind of stuff. I think it's really cool.
Now, what are my final thoughts on this demo disc? Well, I genuinely think it's absolutely fantastic. right up my street, and I'm really happy I got it. Now I do believe they're going to be re-releasing it, as well as releasing more versions, so like number 2, number 3, number 4, etc, etc. So yeah, just a little video to start off 2023 on the Debug demo disc. If you enjoyed the video, then by all means like, comment, subscribe, do all that social media goodness, and as always, keep living that best nerd life.